Representative.
Good evening, I'm Brian Babin. I'm a dentist from Woodville, Texas, in Tyler County. And I have been a mayor, I've been a city councilman and a school board member, and appointed to several state agencies by 3 different Republican governors. I'm currently practice in Tyler County, Texas, where I moved in 1979 after I got out of the Air Force. I'm a 10-year Army and Air Force veteran. My wife and I have been married 42 years. We have 5 grown children and 9 grandchildren. And all of these 9 grandchildren are under the ages of 8 years old, so we stay kind of busy. I have been the straw that broke the camel's back for me, and why I'm running was Obamacare. I'm the only healthcare professional in this race, and while there have been a number of issues that have greatly disturbed me over the past 5 years of out-of-control government, the rollout of Obamacare was the last and final straw for me, and why I threw my name in the hat for this race in the 36. And I felt that my 9 grandchildren that deserved better than what it appeared that they were going to have. And so we need to roll back and repeal Obamacare. As a healthcare professional, I'm in touch with the healthcare needs of my constituents. It is going to destroy the doctor-patient relationship that we all know and enjoy. It is going to cost the United States, this is one of the largest entitlement programs in the history of this country, trillions of dollars, and we have 18,000 IRS.
The first few questions are actually a series of yes, no, or one-word response type questions. The questions will be at a fast pace, so there is no timer on these questions. What is your marital status? Have you ran for public office before?
Yes.
If so, which office?
I am
Have
married.
you ran for Congress before?
Oh, I am married. I have run for Congress before.
If
yes.
elected, where will your primary district office be located?
We will plan to have district offices in 3 places in this district. No.
That was the last of the quick response questions.
I'm from Texas, folks. I talk a little slower than that.
Question number 2, a 30-second response. Should a representative be required to actually live in the district a certain period of time prior to running for that office?
Absolutely, yes.
Question number 3, a 30-second response. Will you support a constitutional amendment to require that laws apply equally to citizens and members of Congress?
Yes, I would. I think that we have a government that is out of control and does nothing but self-perpetuate, and these elected officials feel like that the most important thing to them is just get reelected. They need to go home after a certain number of years and live under those very laws that they voted in. I'm in favor of that.
Question number 4, a 30-second response. Have you read your party's platform, and do you support it?
Yes, I do. I have read the Republican Party platform, and I do support it. And there are a number of areas of the Republican Party platform that I'm very, very disappointed that our Republican leadership and many elected Republicans do not seem to follow. One of them is peace through strength. I'm a veteran, son of a World War II Army veteran, and the father of a Navy SEAL. And we need peace through strength, not through weakness.
Question number 5, a 1-minute response. What is your overall thought on the Department of Homeland Security?
Not much. Department of Homeland Security, I believe, is far too powerful. It's like many other federal bureaucracies. I don't believe we need a Department of Homeland Security. I don't believe we need a Department of Energy. I don't believe we need a Department of Education. I think that these are areas that many other agencies, we have too much overlap, too much redundancy in our federal government. Like the state government, we need a sunset law to get rid of some of these agencies.
Question number 6, a 30-second response. What role should the Department of Homeland Security have as it relates to cybersecurity?
I think if it's something that it relates to foreign powers coming in and out of the country, there may be some indication that we might have to have some listening in, but for the general population of United States citizens, there's no reason on earth why the Homeland Security or any other NSA or any of these other agencies should be listening in on our cell phone conversations or our...
Question number 7, a 30-second response. What are your thoughts of having drones watching our borders and citizens? And should local law enforcement be allowed to utilize drones without probable cause?
No, I do not believe we should be using drones watching our citizens. And I do not believe that we should have drones watching our borders. I believe we need to secure our borders, and we can do that easily as we secure the border of Iraq or Israel or any other nation that we have had our military troops in. So, no, I do not believe that drones should be used against a U.S. citizen at all.
Question number 8, a 30-second response. What are your thoughts on the war on drugs?
The war on drugs has cost us many, many, many billions of dollars. Looks like a losing cause, but I am opposed to the legalization of drugs, period. I think that drugs are a danger. As a healthcare practitioner, I see a lot of people are hooked on drugs. And I think we still need to interdict drugs. We still need to have drugs that are dangerous and addictive to be illegal.
Question number 9, a 30-second response. Is government spending out of control? If so, what should be done to reduce it?
Government spending is completely out of control. Only in Washington can they call a reduction in the increase of a program a cut. I believe in real cuts. I'm a dentist. I deal in reality. I see my patients. I look at their x-rays. I get their health history. We find a solution, and we carry that out, and we carry that treatment plan out. And that's the way I intend to be as a congressman in Washington for you. Reduce spending for real.
Question number 10, a 30-second response. What is the first piece of legislation you will personally offer?
I think a balanced budget amendment would probably be one of the first things that I would do. For goodness sakes, why do we continuously raise the debt ceiling? Why can't not only the Democrats but Republicans, let's balance the budget, let's discontinue the constant raising of the debt ceiling and overspending. The entitlement programs are out of control. I would introduce legislation in regards to those.
Question number 11, a 30-second response. On which committee do you feel you are best qualified to serve? Please explain.
I could easily serve on healthcare committees. I've also spent 15 years on the Lower Neches Valley Authority trying to protect our water rights in East Texas. I think I could be on the Natural Resources Committee very easily. As a veteran, I would like to serve on the Appropriations Committee for our armed services, or intelligence committees. I think I'm very, very qualified to do any of those.
Question number 12, a 1-minute response. Please share your thoughts on amnesty for the estimated 12.5 million illegals in the United States.
Very short, very sweet. I am opposed to any kind of amnesty, in any way, shape, or form. Let's secure the border, but we will not grant amnesty. That is totally unfair to those who stand in line and do it the right way.
closing comment. A 1-minute response. You will have 1 minute to offer closing comments.
I am Brian Babin. I'm a dentist, and you've heard a lot of people talk and say a lot of things tonight. But I promise you that as your congressman, that I will, as a dentist, I'm very qualified to take the teeth out of Obamacare. We will work hard to repeal Obamacare. If you remember only a few things, I'm a lifelong conservative. 35 years been working for conservative causes and candidates in East Texas. We've changed East Texas. And I'm a dentist. I deal in reality, not fairy tales. We will find real solutions, and we will, not only will we repeal Obamacare, but we will replace it with something that will cost the taxpayers much, much less with the free market systems and that work so well. With capitalism works, and the United States has proven it. And we will replace that with free market solutions and federal tax credits.
We would like to thank you for your participation.